ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and we are about to play some golf here on the TGC Network. And first round action is upon us here, folks. Let's get down to the first tee, pick up from there. And with that, I declare this event has begun. Well, so far so good for this one. And from 155 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. And I don't think this is going to end well, folks. Yeah, not the greatest luck on that approach shot. And just like that, par is very much back on the table on this hole. And that putt will go for par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. And a promising looking shot here. Yeah, this one's not looking too good. And I think he will like that. Well, 32 feet out from here. Oh, my lands. That was very close. And for the par. And a nice putt. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, not a good approach shot there. Just too much club. And about 11 feet to go here. Ooh, that was very close. And this one is for the bogey. All right, here's the fourth hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And it's a little hard for me to see everything here today, folks. That one actually ended up in the rough. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. Five feet to go here. Ooh, and it just misses. And this putt is for bogey. And that putt will drop. Okay, and here is the fifth hole. It's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. Oh, this shot looks a bit off. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this putt is for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And now we find ourselves on the sixth hole tee off. And just a huge drive here. And this lie is currently in the rough. "16 feet. And for the par. Okay, and let's see what the seventh has in store. And this is looking fairway bound. And setting up this shot below the hole. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. This one's heading for the green. And 35 feet to the cup. Ooh, unfortunate. And this putt is for par. And now the eighth hole. And he's probably going to like that. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin. It looks like a 7-iron. This one's looking good, folks. And this one's for birdie. This could be the shot, folks. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And the par putt will drop. And on to the ninth hole. I think that's a 5-iron. Looking good. This one's looking like around 16 feet or so. And just missing. And for the par. Okay, and the 10th hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And about 155 yards out. Here's a 9-iron. All right, and the putter's coming out now. And this for the birdie. Ooh, that would have been good. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And now setting up for the par 4. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 185 yards. And going with the 6-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. This one's right around 8 feet. Ooh, just missing here. And this putt is for bogey. And a good putt. And next up we have a par 5 hole. And just a powerful drive here. And this one's about 6 feet away. And that putt will drop for birdie. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. I think that's the hybrid. This one's looking good. And this is for birdie. Ooh, and that one's very, very close. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for par. And setting up now on the 14th hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. Going with the 9-iron here. And missing the approach on that one. I think the wind got the best of that. And they're about 3 feet away here. And that one drops for par. And now teeing off on this par 4. I think you'll like that. About 160 yards to the pin here. And going with the 7-iron on this one. Oh, and a solid attempt at a long putt. Just doesn't want to drop. Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Well, that looks like a 5-iron. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. Oh. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 205 yards to the pin. And this putt's for birdie. Oh my goodness. Now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From 240 yards away. Going with the 5-wood. I think he'll be happy with that. And this one's for birdie. And tapping into in the round on a birdie. Hello there and welcome to this championship event. My name's John McCarthy. Glad you could join us here on the TGC network as we get ready for this event. We are back with our coverage of this third event of the season. Nice to see you again. Let's get down to that first hole. Looking pretty good. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, and just inches away. And this one's for par. And that one will drop. Next up is the par 5. And this shot's looking promising. Very nice shot out of the bunker. I think they might be able to birdie here. For the birdie. teeing off on this par 3. Yeah, this shot's looking pretty good. From 21 feet away. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And tapping in for par. And now the 4th hole. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And he's got to be happy with that. And about 7 feet to go here. For the bird. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough. And he appears to be very deep in the rough here for this next shot. This one's about 6 feet away. For the birdie. And next up is a par 4, folks. Looks like this is bound for some rough. Well, I'll take that back. This is safely on the green. And this is looking very good. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And that one's going to go for par. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, that's bad luck there. And tapping in for par. And teeing off on this par 4. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And unfortunately, it ended up in the sand. And this is about a 4-footer. And the par putt drops. Okay, and on to the 9th. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. This is heading towards the green. Setting up here for a 37 feet putt. thought that one was going to be in. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And setting up for this next tee off, wind could be an issue here. Let's see. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 155 yards to the pin. And going with the 9-iron. This is going towards the green here. And now he's going to be digging that putter out. And this for the birdie. And a decent little putt there. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Well, I didn't see that landing in the rough, that's for sure. And setting up for the 38-footer. And that putt will drop for par. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And he can't be very pleased with himself after that. This one's about 6 feet away. Ooh, just missing here. And with a tap, they'll get a par. Oh, and just missing on a good attempt at a very, very long putt. And that putt's going to drop for par. And now teeing off on this par 4. And a promising looking shot here. Setting up 12 feet away from the cup. So close. And this for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. Yeah, setting up now on the 15th tee. And fantastic distance on this drive. From 130 yards. Going with a pitching wedge here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And with that, he will be putting. And 11 feet to go here. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this putt is for par. And setting up for the par 3 hole. Okay, and he's on the green now. This putt's for birdie. Ooh, that looked good. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. It's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And I think he will be pleased with that. And from 24 feet away. Ooh, and it just misses. And this one's for par. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. From 245 yards to the pin. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. Just missing here. And a nice way to end the round, tapping in for birdie. From 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. And this one's heading towards the green. Now he's on the green. Time for putting. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, and it just didn't drop. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And that putt drops for par. And now the second hole tee off. And this drive's just smoking, folks. And he's probably not too happy about that one. And this one's for birdie. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. Going with the 5-iron here. This one's heading for the green. And about 29 feet to the cup. Ooh, almost. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And this putt's about 3 feet away. And that par putt will drop. And now teeing off on the par 5. Nothing wrong with that. This one's about 8 feet. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. And this putt's for par. And a decent putt. And moving on to the 6th here. And he'll be happy with that. I think this one might be in the rough. And that one's safely on the green, as it turns out. And that one drops for the birdie. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, I'm not sure exactly where this will end up, but it could be bad. And about 185 yards to the pin. And this for the birdie. Ooh. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4 tee-off. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. From 145 yards out. Here's a 9-iron. I think this is looking a bit long. Oh, that could have been worse. That'll play. From 23 feet away. And for the par. I think he's going to like that. 11 feet to the cup. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And for the par. And let's see what the 10th has in store. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And I apologize, we've actually ended up in the rough. And I think he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, that was close. This one's about 3 feet away. And that one drops for par. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From about 185 yards. And here's the 6-iron. This one's looking good. And he's in the short stuff now. And about 7 feet to go here. Oh, that was so close. And for the par. And now setting up for this par 5. And this one's for birdie. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that putt drops on in for par. And time for the 13th here. That looks like the hybrid. This one's looking good, folks. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that one goes for birdie. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And this shot's looking promising. He's got to be pleased with that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, inches away. And tapping in for the par. And moving on to the 15th here. And I think you'll like that. Okay, and about 145 yards left. And here's an 8-iron. And this one's looking pretty good. 14 feet away. Ooh. That was very close. And for the par. And setting up on the 16th tee. Going with the 5-wood here. This is heading towards the green. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. And that one will drop for birdie. And let's see what the 17th has in store. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 190 yards to the pin. This is going towards the green here. And this for the birdie. And the putt will drop. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. I think we'll find some fairway here. This one looks about 4 feet for the birdie. gentlemen, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm just so happy to welcome you to our coverage of this event on the TGC Network. This is our final round coverage of this event, and I couldn't be more pleased to bring it to you now. Let's get down to that first hole, pick it up from there. Going with the 6 iron. And this shot's looking pretty good. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And that one will drop for par. And now teeing off on the par 5. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. That's a nice shot out of the sand, and not a whole lot of work to do for birdie. Oh my goodness, that was close. And about 6 feet away. And that one will drop. And now setting up on this par 3. And here's a hybrid shot. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. And just not enough club on that one. And this putt is essential for saving par. Oh my gracious, that was close. This putt's about a 2-footer. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And this to save the par. And a nice putt. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. Well, so far so good for this one. Very nice sand play there. I think birdie is definitely on the table. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And about 4 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And now setting up for the par 4. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. Oh, that was very close. And this putt is for bogey. And the 8th hole is next. And a promising looking shot here. From here, about 190 yards. Going with the hybrid here. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Too much club on that, I think. And if this putt drops, they can save par. And that one will drop. And now the 9th hole. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. And the wind getting the better of that shot. And about 5 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And now teeing off on this par 4. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. Okay, and from 180 yards out. And that looks like a 5-iron. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. Okay, from 28 feet to the cup. Ooh. And this for the par. Nice little putt. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Yeah, you'll probably like that. And about 165 yards to the pin. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. All right, he's on the green. This one's about 10 feet away. Ooh, and that was very close. And for the par. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. this for the birdie. And that one's right in the cup. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. Oh my goodness. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And I think he's going to like that. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. And that one goes in for the bird. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Okay, about 140 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron here and heading for the green. And he's on the green. And this is for birdie. Solid putt. Okay, I'm moving on to the 16th here. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. And this one's heading towards the green. And that putt will be safely on with a fair distance still to go. This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. And that one will go for birdie. And next up is a par 4, folks. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 175 yards away here. And looks like a 6-iron. Looks like this one's heading for trouble. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. And to save the par. And that one will drop. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. Phenomenal power on that one. And if this drops, it's for a final round score of 68. And that'll drop the birdie.